The Vilna Gaon Zatzal asks a tremendous question about Purim. He wants to know why it is that we have a mitzvah to remember Yetzias Mitzrayim every single day. Every day of our lives, we have a mitzvah to remember Yetzias Mitzrayim. But we don't have such a mitzvah when it comes to Purim. And he suggests that, you know what, maybe the miracle of Purim on a certain level was even more chashuv, was even greater than Yetzias Mitzrayim. And one hears that and says, what? Well, if we think about it, Yetzias Mitzrayim, Hashem took us me'avdos l'cheirus, from slavery to freedom. We were slaves. We weren't being annihilated. Whereas, when it came to the miracle of Purim, all of the Jews who lived within the kingdom of Achashverosh were facing annihilation. And Hashem saved us. So why not remember Purim also every day? Why Yetzias Mitzrayim? And so the Gaon explains as follows. He says, the nature of the miracle of Purim was behester panim. It was in quiet, with secrecy, as we know in the Megillah, where Hashem's name doesn't appear, but it's alluded to with the word HaMelech. But his name doesn't appear because the miracle of Purim was within the flow of how the world worked, within the flow of a society, within the flow of a political system. And one could have looked at this story and not recognized that it was Hashem doing it. We understand that all the pieces have to fall into the place, that all of the pieces of the puzzle have to work in order for there to be this beautiful picture, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu did so. But when it came to Yetzias Mitzrayim, there it was supernatural. There Hashem turned the world upside down. He took nature and he flipped it around for the purpose of saving his people with the Makos, with the plagues, with Kriyas Yamsuf, the splitting of the sea. Whereas when it came to Purim, the nature of Purim is to show the miracle that Hashem performs, yes, on the one hand, like Mitzrayim, supernaturally, but also the miracle that Hashem performs every day for us, without us necessarily even seeing it as clearly as we did the miracles in Mitzrayim. So therefore, we don't, quote, have a mitzvah of remembering Purim every day. But once a year, we take that which is nistar, that which is hidden, and we reveal it, so that not only does everyone see it, but that we ourselves can have introspection on this day of Purim, when we struggle, when we go through difficult times, and recognize that HaKadosh Baruch Hu can be in our life and change the struggle into a geula, into a redemption for us individually, even if it's not in a supernatural fashion. That's the story, the miracle of Purim, why Purim is unique and why Purim isn't remembered every day, because it's up to us to seek Hashem within the flow of our daily life, to see Hashem's hand, to see those miracles that work within what's considered to be the normal way of life. May we be zocheh that everyone who needs a personal geula be zocheh to one this Purim, and that we can continue to see the Yad Hashem in supernatural ways when it comes to Pesach and throughout the year, but even in the hidden ways when it comes to the deep, very powerful miracle of Purim. Wishing everyone a Purim Sameach and a good Shabbos.